Okay, hello again, welcome to Roulette. I just thought that I've just put a video on there using the balance building tool, which is really invaluable. We're on a missing section tool now that we use, and I'm going to combine it with a little strategy that I use for a balance building with or without this tool, but I'm going to use it with this tool this time and combine with the info. So quickly, in fact, no, we won't rush in, we'll just wait for this. We'll wait for it a second. You'll see the little progression bet that I'm going to play. And I used to play this just on the last double street hitting. I'd put 3 units on whichever it was, so 34. I'd leave this street off and this street off, so 36. That's why we leave that street off. And in my book, 36 likes 1. 1's here. 36, 13. So I'm just going to leave this one. Call me superstitious, you never know. So I used to play as the last double street hits. So say 30 had just been in, I'd place 3 units there. And then 21 come in, I'd place 3 units there. And then 9 come in, I'd place 3 units here. On that bet, I would also double up. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the history and the missing section roulette tool to help us strike first. Now, obviously, with the tool, it's got the full dozens which will highlight if it's not hit for 6 times. It'll highlight blue. So we're on 3 on the third dozen, 1 on the third dozen, first dozen, third dozen. And we've just had a hit on the second dozen, that number being 21. So I'm just going to wait to give us a start, and we've got to remember that we're betting double streets, so we're only actually betting on 6 of the numbers that this dozen will highlight. So 27. We'll look at a bit of history. 17, 82. I'm just going to wait again. I'm just going to wait for one more spin. I had a lot of turbulence yesterday with number 27. You know, when you get superstitious about numbers. People are superstitious about 0. Mine's fucking 27 today. So let's see what goes off now. Have a look. Okay, 35. I'm not going to play 35. No, I'm not going to play after that spin. Likes 15, but there's not much showing about that, and it likes to go back to itself. Okay, 7. So we waited a bit too long there, because that 7-10 should have been his first bet, really. But this is what playing this game is about. It is about waiting and getting it right. I mean, you win on your first bet here, you win 60p. And we're betting in 10 pence units, so you win 60 pence. 3 or 4 of them, you're done. So it's nice to get it on the first spin. Let's just see what happens. There's no rush. That wheel will always be there. It'll never go anywhere. There's no point in rushing to place bets. I'm looking at the history. I've got this tool in front of the history here on the wheel in the casino, so you can't see it. I do apologise for that. I'll sort it out. 31 likes 13. So, boom, boom. Yeah. 7-10 double street would have been a starting point there. You got 31-7. Yeah, we'd have that, you see. Okay, alright. Okay, 8. History, 8, 18, 7, 34, 8, 7. Okay, let's make a start, shall we? I don't want to bore everybody to death. So 8, 7. We'll look at this here. We'd had 7, 8 earlier on. See where did we start? 57, 50. Let me write it down. So I always forget that shit. 57, 50. Okay, let's see as progression what we're making here now. 32. So we'll pop that in tool there. We'll repeat that bet. I'm going to look at 32 and it gives us a 0 and a 1. I never play this. I never play this street. So I'm going to go for a repeat with 32. I know it likes to go to 23. But 1, 2, and 3 are nowhere near what it's been doing back here. So hopefully it won't be on that first street. It'll be 23, 32 with a bit of luck. So we get a 12, so we get a win. So we made a bit of profit there straight away. Well, after 2 bets. Put the 12 in there. Now to me, 12 likes 1 and 21. So we haven't had this street. So I'm going to put 3 units on there, because on the missing section tool, you've got 7 misses on the second dozen. Now it can be 13, 14, 15, 22, 3, 24. But as a rule, I like 21 after 12 or 1. Okay, so repeat 12. That's all right. 12. So we'll repeat that. And we're going to go to the history now again. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3 there. So we can hit this double street. You've got to be careful not to get the streets wrong. Remember, these numbers, they're not irrelevant, but in this game, they're dead numbers, because we will never play them unless something really dramatic comes up for this. Nice, I do like 12 and 1. I hope it's not teasing into that there. Okay, 14. 14, so we'll repeat this. 3 chips. And we'll double that. So the history is showing 14, 7, 14, 3, 21 and 24. So there's a possibility for the 21 from history. 14. We don't want the 3. I do like 14, 16, 19 as my combos. But okay, 24. Okay, so 24 comes along. And then we'll rebet this. And then I will do... What's 24 doing? 24, 30. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, oh, boom, and double. Quickly. You got to be quick. Okay. So you can see the progression. Basically, we're just building the way up the board. So the next bet's here. Obviously, it doesn't matter what happens. And if you fail, then you're lost, and you lost a tenner or so. But we haven't lost, so we're all right there. Okay, 58.10. Break comes in. Okay. So 8. 32, 34, 8, 22. No, I'll have a rest here. I'm just going to have a rest a second. So we've made a bit of profit. What did we start with? 57.50, 58.10. Not a great deal. But we're on the case. We're on the case. Okay, 17. Now, this tool's just highlighted an intersection bet here, which we're going to have a little go at here. We shouldn't break the rules. We should, if you're doing a system, I like to try and stick to it, but, you know, sometimes 26, 17, 26, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I might just I mean, I like this tool, but if you're playing a system, you should play the system. But there's always curves. There's always curves to this game, definitely. Okay, number 12. So we had a miss there altogether. So I'm going to repeat that. And I'm just going to put another 50p there and there. 12 repeated on 12 earlier. So I'm going to put that there. We've got most of this shit covered here. We'll do cover 15 and we'll just try and do that. Okay, see what happens. Earlier, this wheel was staying around this area after 12 and 3 and 26. Let's see what happens now. Probably fuck off now. I want it to do it. Oh no, there we are. 12. Alright. A bit of insurance back on that there. Okay, 12. Do we do it again? Do we do it again? We'll lower the intersection down and do it again like that. Do it like that. See if this comes along. So the third dozen, first column, intersection bet. These high numbers and be quite nice. Unless it's 27, 30, 33, 36. Go on, 35, 26. There you go. There you go. That's what you get with waiting, you see. Nice and steady. So you've got another bit of profit there with we're using the missing section tool. 57.50. We're on 59. It's £2. It's only £2, but it's £2 that's safely done. It's responsible, I think, to bet like that. This tool combined with little systems that you can sort of trust, and if you're willing to lose a fiver or a tenner, then that's easy. It's easy done. You can lose, but you can also go in a pub and throw 40 or 50 quid in a fruit machine and certainly lose, unless you're damn lucky. This is a more calculated way of trying to make a couple of quid profit. So once again, thanks to Roulette Profit and Stop for this tool, and we'll see you next time.